Go.
Hey, welcome back. Now we're going to do the round 12. Where they have 13 rounds in the QBL?
14.
Oh, that's right, 14. So this is round 12. And Friday night, that's tonight, bitches. I didn't say that yet. That's tonight, folks.
Biatches.
Right. Townsville hosting Rock Vegas up in Townsville. And the women, I just don't see Townsville after that shellacking from Mackay getting it done. Rocky are rounding into pace. They'll be licking their wounds a little bit from that loss at Bundy. I think they're going to smash Townsville in Townsville.
I couldn't say more. Rocky will probably win. Should win. With the talent they have, they should win.
I agree.
And it's a homecoming for the importer, Shavania Dowdell.
Shavania Dowdell is coming back to Townsville, even though she's American. But it's a second homecoming for her. And then, here's a big game, and they're only playing at 6 o'clock. Wow. Okay, 6 o'clock, up in Mackay. This is a battle royale. Two teams with one loss, I think?
No, it's at Gladstone, but it's
at Gladstone.
Yeah.
Two teams with one loss. Gladstone hosting Mackay in Gladstone. That's a tough game. But I say Gladstone hosting. Mackay got two good wins last week, but I think their run of wins is going to come to an end. I'm taking Gladstone. And the amazing, incredible Jess Bibby does some amazing stuff, is going to continue her waving her magic wand, and Gladstone will get the victory. And just about clinching a home final if they do, I would say. A home hosting, and that will ensure their fourth consecutive. They win this game, I reckon they're just that close to getting the host, and they ain't losing a final at home. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I've got to agree too. This could be their final, because if they host the finals at Gladstone, as you said, they're not gonna lose. They've got a really great crowds. They've got a lot of great support up there in Gladstone.
And the referees always get intimidated, and they always see starry-eyed because we're in Gladstone. Oh, Jess Bibby and Natalie Hurst. Oh my God, and they get all fired up. So, I've seen it before firsthand, so I can tell you that's exactly what happened. So I'm going with Gladstone. You?
I've got to go Gladstone. Look, Mackay can give a good crack at it. It can be a close game.
You'll give a good crack Saturday night at the Cotton On Basketball Stadium. And I don't know where you got these. They all say the same time. I'm assuming the game will be at like 5.
Yeah, that is the men's.
It will be at 5?
Yep.
Well, it says it's 7 here. Both say they're 7.
They're both the same paper.
Oh, you idiot. You idiot.
What do you
so
see?
5 o'clock.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, I would assume. Ipswich hosting Gold Coast. What? Can you get me some decent help here? Hey, where's the producer? What is this? Give me no women's crap right here. Jeez, you never know with Brisbane because they're always all their women's game are at 8 o'clock. So it doesn't. Anyhow, this is both. He gave me both, not the women. So Ippy will be hosting Gold Coast Rollers. That's going to be a real tight game. If Ippy women can get this game, then they're going to book the hosting of the first round of the playoffs at their place. I would say that should lock up first place in their pool. And I got to tell you that
it'll be a tough game.
It'll be a close game. It'll be a tough game. And I'm going to go out on a limb and call an upset and go for my girl Trish Cockrum and to upset the Ipswich at home. Ipswich has been sailing along right now, and I think Goldie put in a really nice performance against Gladstone. Caught the end of that game. They look good, coming back tough. I'm going to pick Gold Coast in an upset.
I've got to go the other way. I think Emma Langford and Nadine Payne are really performing really well, and they're really they've got a nice core players. Hesh, Taylor sisters. I still think it's going to be a really tough game to predict, but I still think Ipswich has a slight edge, just a better front court.
No problem with that. You're madly in love with Nadine Payne. You heard it here first, folks, right here. Come on, Chris. He's going to blush on national TV, on international TV. See, I told you. All right. Southwest Metro hosting Toowoomba. Wow, here we go. Can Southwest get their first win of the season? I'm going to say no. Sorry. I don't think you will, because I think David Petrozelli, is that his name? Petrozelia is doing a hell of a job up there for a Canadian. Hey, sorry, buddy. No, he's done a good job with them, and they're starting to believe they'll win. I just think Southwest just look all lost, too young. I'm picking Toowoomba.
If they only have one more shot at winning, okay, they have one more shot at winning against Southwest. I think they'll give it their all. I'm going to have to say Toowoomba too, but it could go, I could be wrong.
So he's fence sitting, but he's calling Toowoomba.
Yeah.
Right on, baby. Big game. Cairns traveling up, down. Oh, Rockhampton backing up from the night before in Cairns. Women, Cairns women will be okay, but I just think Rocky's too strong, too tough. I'm going to back Rocky with Romeo. Oh, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? I picked Romeo and the Rockettes to knock over the Cairns women. Dolphins.
I guess Rockhampton will probably win too. I'm gonna have to also say that Cairns has a pretty good core in Carla Francis. They've got Panovich, they've got Kennedy. They've got some talent there. They could cause an upset, but I still think Rockhampton will win comfortably.
Rock Vegas. Now we're going up to the Maroochydore Basketball Stadium. This game will be at 6 because they play the women first in Maroochydore. They're hosting the cashed up Capitals, showing you that money can't buy you love. Brisbane go in there. I don't know how many games they've lost in a row. Out of the playoff picture, realistically.
Yeah.
Playing Maroochydore and Brisbane.
They should win.
Should win easily. So Maroochydore struggling this year, but Maroochydore will give them a battle. But I'm still picking the uncashed up Capitals, or the cashed up Lady Capitals, to pick up a victory.
You've got to give it to Brisbane. They've got a lot more time. I saw the game. They played the game at 8 o'clock when they were in Brisbane, and it was like a whitewash, like 50 points, I think. So you've got to expect something like that at Maroochydore.
I don't think it'll be 50. It'll probably be 24 is what I'm saying. Okay, another game of the year. Huge ramifications. Mackay, after getting their hurt on against Power the night before, they're going to drive down the freeway, the Bruce Highway, and play Bundaberg at 12 p.m. after playing a 6 o'clock game the night before, and come down. I think it's an 8 o'clock game actually.
Yeah.
I think the women play after the men in Gladstone. And Bundy hosting Mackay. Going to be a tough game. I'm with Bundy knocking off Gladstone. I'll say it's going to continue. Mackay is going to continue. It's going to ensure that Mackay will probably play Rockhampton in the first round of the playoffs, and I'm going to go with Bundy win. I like their imports. I like Men Pong. You know what I think of my girl, Yvonne Turner. Love her. They got Henri and they got what's the other girl's name?
Haley Monroe.
Monroe. Good players. They've done a great job. Stacey Howard, Liara Crete, great team. I think they're going to be a threat, and they're going to definitely come out of the South. I'm going with Bundy. Sorry, Dean.
I've got to go Bundaberg too, though. I think Mackay, this is going to be a make or break game for them, and if they beat Bundaberg, they might have a shot hosting the game against Rockhampton. So it's a really crucial weekend for both Rockhampton and Mackay. I still have to go Bundaberg because Bundaberg crowd is, the home crowd is pretty good, and I think it's going to be really tough to beat Bundaberg at Bundaberg.
And last game of the weekend, another big game for Gold Coast. Play Ippy the night before, and then they go down to Brendale at 12 and play the Northside Wizards in a game which has playoff ramifications for both teams. Northside certainly haven't guaranteed themselves a spot. They're going to have to finish a loss below the Capitals, which I don't think will happen, but it could. So Northside pick up this victory there in the playoffs, but I think Rollers are going to be too good on the day. I know they're backing up after only playing a few hours the night before, but I'm picking Gold Coast.
It will be a tough match. I actually think Northside has a chance of winning this game with Taylor Lilly. She scores a bunch of points. She's got a good supporting cast. It'll be a tough one. I've got to go north side and only with a couple of points.
He's going north side. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. It could go either way. I just think Gold Coast got a little more depth than they do. Boom! Chick-a-chick.